Let's talk politics. Democrats in Washington continue to call for higher taxes on America's top earners. But what if that tax philosophy was applied on college campuses? What if America's best students had to redistribute their GPA?
Sure you don't want to sign? It's kind of like emulating the federal tax structure, like, you know how we tax the rich excessively to help fund programs.
I wouldn't say it's the same thing at all.
If I do give GPA points to students that don't deserve it, it just isn't fair. I work for what I have.
Why do you need a 4.0? Because I mean, people earn their money and use that same argument to, you know, it's kind of like a selfish argument, no?
Yeah. Well, that video has gone viral and is offering a reality check to liberals on college campuses. The young man asking the questions in that video is Oliver Darcy. He's a recent college grad and co-founder of exposingleftists.com, and he's my guest this morning. Good morning to you, bright and early, Oliver.
Good morning. Thank you for having me this morning.
All right, so how did you come up for the idea of this video? I do have to say it's very interesting to see when you just push that whole argument to something else that people earn. Apparently, they didn't like it so much.
No, you know, they didn't like it, and well, basically what we did was we knew, and we do know, that a lot of college students support the redistribution of wealth, and so what we thought we'd do was break that onto terms that they could relate to, and they all earn their GPA, and so we decided why not ask them if they would be interested in redistributing the GPA points that they earn to students who, you know, maybe were having trouble getting a high GPA or for what not reason couldn't get good grades in school. And it's kind of the same argument as redistributing wealth. We're taking something that someone earns and redistributing to someone that did not earn that money, or in this case, the grades. And students were quick to support redistributing wealth, but not so quick to support redistributing something that they had earned and hit closer to home.
Right. So did all of the students that you talked to have that reaction? Where they all said, hey, that's not the same thing, or I don't like that idea? Did anyone say, oh, wow, let me think about that?
You know, a few people did want to think about it, but I don't think their you know, GPA was too high to begin with. Everyone that had a good GPA, and you see the 4.0 students in there, they do not want to give any of it up, and I kind of countered back with a typical liberal argument, well, isn't that selfish? Aren't you, you know, hogging all that, you know, GPA points or whatnot? And they didn't find the argument to be selfish. They said it was different than income, but none of these students could provide any concrete or valid reasons as to how they were different. They just kind of said it was different, and you can see them in the video kind of clueless when they are confronted with, you know, the hypocrisy.
So the people who have gone to this video to watch it now, what has been the reaction if they've posted comments to you?
You know, there have been thousands of comments now posted. I think the video has over 200,000 hits on YouTube, this one in particular. So there have been a lot of email that we've been getting. A lot of people love the parallel between GPA and income. Some students still felt that they were different, and I don't think there's much that we could do to convince them that, you know, it's a good parallel to see the same philosophy applied to different, you know, different things.
Right. It'd be interesting to go back to those same students in a couple of years once they're out in the real workforce to see if their thoughts were the same or maybe they've changed. Oliver Darcy, the recent college grad who filmed that video, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.